Welcome back to English Edition. My name is Nicole King, and throughout this programme we're going to take a look at local news, different investments, different projects, initiatives, events, and then we'll be welcoming local international guests into the studio so we get a good all-round view of what's going on in Marbella now. Anyway, let's start with the news. Marbella has hosted the Andalusian presentation of the Q for Quality and S for Sustainability flags awarded by the Spanish Institute for Tourism Quality and Sustainability. Andalucía leads the country in these distinctions, and this year Marbella has received the prestigious Q Award for being the municipality in Spain with the highest number of quality and sustainability certifications, with a total of 57. Marbella has played host to the Andalusian ceremony for the presentation of the Q for Quality and S for Sustainability flags awarded by the Spanish Institute for Tourism Quality and Sustainability. According to its organisers, the event reinforces Andalucia's commitment to a model of tourism based on excellence, one that goes hand in hand with respect for the environment and the coastline. It is little surprise then that Andalucía leads Spain in these distinctions, with 139 beaches holding the Q certification and 108 awarded the S for Sustainability, along with 3 marinas recognised for quality and 3 more for sustainability.
Esta apuesta tiene una traducción muy concreta. Significa playas más accesibles, significa servicios más seguros, significa espacios mejor conservados y significa también una gestión mucho más eficiente de los recursos, así como una mejor convivencia, y esto es muy importante, entre residentes y visitantes.
The acting minister highlighted that the Andalusian Government is investing more than 87 million euros in projects linked to marine sustainability and coastal improvements, in addition to 300 million euros earmarked for sustainable tourism plans. Mayor Ángeles Muñoz, meanwhile, expressed her satisfaction at Marbella hosting the awards ceremony. She also underlined the city's own achievement, having received this year's Q Award as the municipality with the highest number of quality and sustainability certifications in Spain, with a total of 57.
Refleja la estrategia clara, sobre todo sostenida en el tiempo, para hacer de la calidad, la innovación y la sostenibilidad los pilares fundamentales de nuestro modelo turístico.
The figures reflect the strength of the tourism sector in the region. In 2025, Andalucía surpassed 32 billion euros in tourism revenue for the first time and came close to supporting 540,000 jobs. The mayor has met with representatives from Marbella's hotel sector to present new municipal regulations that will effectively extend the benefits of the hotel modernisation decree introduced by the Andalusian government during the pandemic. The move is seen as a major opportunity for Marbella's hotel industry, allowing establishments to continue upgrading and adapting to the demands of today's visitors. Marbella Town Hall is pushing ahead with new planning regulations that will preserve the advantages offered by the Hotel Modernisation Decree approved by the Andalusian government during the pandemic. Although the original measure was only in force for 3 years, its impact on the sector was widely regarded as a success. Responding to the request from hoteliers, the Town Hall now intends to incorporate those same benefits into its own planning regulations. Mayor Ángeles Muñoz explained the initiative during a meeting with representatives of the Costa del Sol Hoteliers Association, HAECOS.
Modernizar, subir categoría, flexibilizar uso, un incremento de ese 10% de edificabilidad necesario para los usos que tenían que poner en marcha. Tuvo un periodo de tiempo que después de 3 años se entendió que ya había terminado ese proceso. Ellos nos trasladaron durante mucho tiempo y nosotros éramos conscientes también del impacto en Marbella que había tenido esa norma, la norma COVID, dentro de esa modernización de la planta hotelera en Marbella supuso casi 300 millones de inversión.
For many establishments, 3-year period simply wasn't long enough to complete major refurbishment projects. As a result, the sector has welcomed what it describes as a pioneering initiative among Costa del Sol municipalities, offering hotels a fresh opportunity to continue modernising.
Permite que los que no les haya dado tiempo a incorporarse al decreto de modernización que hizo la Junta de Andalucía en su día, pues se incorporen ahora. ¿Esto qué significa para Marbella? Vamos a ver, para ser líder en turismo en calidad tienes que renovarte, ¿vale? Y fijaros, ¿no? Ahora mismo, por ejemplo, está haciéndose las obras del Don Pepe, donde, oye, cambian los conceptos, habitaciones más grandes, instalaciones nuevas, rooftops, ¿no? Como ha hecho el Oval, por ejemplo, también, que se ha beneficiado del decreto de modernización y que en definitiva mejoran la experiencia del cliente y nos hacen mucho más atractivo y competitivo.
The Mayor reiterated the Town Hall's commitment to supporting the hotel sector, one of Marbella's principal economic drivers. Hoteliers, meanwhile, believe the new regulations will help them continue investing in unique experiences and higher standards, enabling them not only to attract new visitors, but also to build customer loyalty in an increasingly competitive market. A peaceful feria with very few incidents, and from a security perspective, that's perhaps the best news of all. Marbella's local government board has given a positive assessment of this year's celebrations, highlighting the smooth running of the city's biggest week of festivities. The town hall also pointed out that the feria coincides with the start of the busy summer season, when visitor numbers are already rising sharply. Excellent and very positive were the words used by Councillor for Public Safety, José Eduardo Díaz, to describe the outcome of the special security operation deployed during Marbella's feria. His assessment was based on the figures recorded over the 7 days of celebrations. He acknowledged that the operation was particularly challenging, given Marbella's year-round tourist activity and the fact that the feria is spread across several venues, including multiple daytime locations.
Con lo cual, imagínese la complejidad y el esfuerzo en número de efectivos y de horas que hemos tenido que realizar. Decirles que, además, este plan preveía no solo estos 500 efectivos repartidos entre policía local, guardia civil, policía nacional, protección civil, servicios sanitarios extraordinarios que hemos contratado, y quiero destacar este apartado porque de verdad que se ha hecho un esfuerzo ingente en tener unas dotaciones de ambulancia necesarias en cada uno de los recintos donde se han celebrado los eventos.
The operation involved around 500 personnel from the local police, national police, civil protection, fire brigade, guardia civil and healthcare services. Particularly important, he said, was the work carried out by the local police intervention unit, responsible for closing down festivities each night, as well as the traffic division, which carried out 1 or 2 checks a day at varying times. The preventative approach proved effective, with only 3 positive alcohol or drug tests recorded. As for incidents, only 5 minor disturbances were reported, while emergency services dealt with just 5 significant medical cases. Officers also recovered a stolen vehicle, detained a suspect in connection with an attempted theft, and reunited 2 lost children with their families.
Y se coordina este plan de emergencia desde 2 centros, 2 puestos de avanzados de coordinación que teníamos tanto en la feria de noche como en la feria de día, con una presencia permanente de policía local, visualizando las 30 cámaras que estaban repartidas en ambos recintos, y todo ello coordinado por nuestro centro de coordinación y mando, la sala 092, donde además se visualizaban las cámaras, la bodycam de nuestros propios policías, de nuestros agentes.
The councillor also highlighted the contribution made by the drone unit and in particular the canine unit.
A nivel preventivo se ha hecho un esfuerzo importantísimo. Ahí juega un papel fundamental nuestra unidad canina. Se ha desplegado tanto en el recinto de día como en el recinto de noche y han sido un total de 59 actas las que se han levantado.
Overall, he praised the tremendous effort made by everyone involved in the special operation, while also commending the civic behaviour shown by residents and visitors alike. He also noted the public's willingness to use buses and the shuttle services organised by the Department of Festivities, which helped ease traffic and contributed to the smooth running of the week. Throughout the school year, Marbella's Children and Youth Council has focused on promoting good relations and advancing Sustainable Development Goal 16, which aims to faster, peaceful and inclusive societies. At its latest plenary session, held this past Tuesday, members presented 2 proposals, installing suggestion boxes in schools to encourage students to share ideas and introducing workshops to promote safer and more responsible use of social media. The voices of Marbella's youngest residents were heard loud and clear during the latest plenary session of the Municipal Children and Youth Council, which is nearing the end of the first year of its current 2-year term. Members are keen to improve coexistence and encourage a healthier relationship with technology. Convinced that their ideas can make a valuable contribution to the town hall, they put forward a proposal to install suggestion boxes in schools, allowing pupils to submit ideas through simple forms containing basic information.
Una herramienta estable y accesible para recoger ideas, inquietudes y propuestas de los niños y niñas del municipio. Estas propuestas buscan favorecer la participación activa de la infancia en la vida municipal, mejorar la convivencia escolar y comunitaria dando voz a los menores.
La información recopilada servirá al Consejo Municipal de Infancia y Adolescencia y al Ayuntamiento de Marbella para conocer las necesidades e inquietudes de la infancia.
The young representatives themselves acknowledge that excessive use of technology and social media can bring both benefits and drawbacks. For that reason, their second proposal focuses on educational and recreational workshops to be organised jointly by the Department of Social Rights and local schools, aimed at promoting safe and responsible digital habits.
Considera importante trabajar la convivencia no solo en los espacios físicos, sino también en el entorno digital. Cada vez utilizamos más Internet y las redes sociales y por eso creemos que es necesario aprender a usarlas de forma segura y responsable.
Este espacio permitiría aprender sobre el buen uso de Internet y las redes sociales, fomentando hábitos digitales más seguros y responsables.
The plenary session took place at El Trapiche de Guadaiza. The meeting was chaired by the Councillor for Social Rights, accompanied by the Council Secretary, with the youngest and oldest members of the Youth Council also presiding over the session.
Agradeceros de manera muy especial la propuesta que nos vais a presentar en el día de hoy en torno a la convivencia, además que poniendo el foco en los entornos digitales, que hayáis decidido trabajar para que los espacios virtuales sean más seguros, más amables, respetuosos y sobre todo libres de violencia y acoso, es sin duda un ejemplo de madurez.
This year's edition of Startup Ole, which opened on Thursday at Marbella's Congress Centre, is breaking records with more than 2,000 participants, an impressive lineup of speakers, companies and investors. The event returned for a 3rd year with the aim of further establishing Marbella as a key destination within the international startup ecosystem. If you want to inspire innovation, you need to bring together the very best. That is the philosophy behind the 3rd edition of Startup Ole Marbella, which was held at the Congress Centre. The event brought together entrepreneurs, investors, corporations and institutions with the aim of encouraging collaboration, knowledge sharing and business opportunities in the technology sector. With close to 2,000 attendees, 300 companies and corporations, and representatives from 50 investment funds, Startup Ole is now regarded as one of the most important gatherings of its kind in Southern Europe. Over the course of 2 days, it hosted some 350 high-profile speakers.
Aquí se encuentran las principales figuras del ecosistema nacional e internacional. Tenemos a los creadores de Angry Birds, en el ranking de los Business Angel tenemos a ejemplos como Andreas Mihailovic, número 2 del ranking europeo. Tenemos al fondo de fondos público español más activo, que es CEDET Invierte. Tenemos a fondos privados, un gran número de fondos de inversión.
Founded in Salamanca and now expanded to Miami, Startup Ole has made Marbella one of its annual destinations. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Mayor Ángeles Muñoz described the event as both a challenge and a tremendous opportunity for the city.
Para nosotros era también un momento importante el evaluar cómo este tipo de iniciativas recoge el interés que hay en Marbella en cuanto a la creación de ideas que se hacen proyectos, que eso es fundamentalmente lo que aquí ellos están impulsando. O sea, me estaba comentando ahora que está el Banco Europeo de Inversiones interviniendo en este momento. O sea, el que tengamos el nivel de ponentes, el que tengamos el nivel de asistentes, yo creo que es lo que hace tan atractiva este Startup Olé en esta edición.
The initiative also enjoys the support of Málaga Provincial Council and the Andalusian Government.
Nosotros traemos una delegación de más de 20 startups que están con nosotros, con la Fundación Andalucía Emprende, y que vienen a presentarnos sus proyectos de distintas verticales. Este tipo de eventos, de ferias, nos permite que lo conectemos con inversores, que hagan sinergia con empresas de sus mismas verticales, y en general es un salto cualitativo para la empresa y de alguna forma poder arrancar mejor en las etapas iniciales. Y después para nosotros, evidentemente, como administración, refuerza de alguna forma el ecosistema andaluz.
The program included conferences, roundtable discussions, sector forums and a bustling exhibition area, which remained busy throughout the opening days. The organisers are also keen to encourage entrepreneurship from an early age, with pupils from a number of local schools attending the event. With its blend of innovation, international cooperation and networking, all set against Marbella's summer backdrop, Startup Olé continues to strengthen the city's position as a hub for entrepreneurship and technological growth. Two local charities, Principito and Deborah Butterfly Skin Children's Charity, will benefit from the proceeds of this year's charity race, organised by the National Police in Marbella. The Route 091 event returns at the beginning of September, offering almost 2,000 places, with registration already open. The fourth edition of Route 091, the charity race organised by the National Police in Marbella, now has a date. Runners are being invited to mark Friday the 4th of September in their diaries. With separate races for children and adults, and a total of 1,800 places available, the event aims to raise funds for local charities.
La Ruta 091 representa nuestra vocación de servicio público trasladada directamente al plano social y humano. No solo protegemos las calles de Marbella y San Pedro, queremos llenarlas de vida, de salud, de deporte y sobre todo de esperanza.
This year the proceeds will go to two organisations, the Principito Association and Deborah Butterfly Skin Children's Charity. Both charities will benefit from registration fees set at €10 for children and €14 for adults, as well as from zero bib donations for those wishing to contribute without taking part. The children's race will start at 7 o'clock in the evening, followed an hour later by the adult event, with both starting and finishing beside Marbella's marina.
Atendemos a cerca de 150 familias de niños con trastorno del espectro autista. Entonces intentamos estar en el día a día completo de la familia. Formamos a las familias en pequeños talleres para que sepan resolver las dificultades del día a día de los niños, hacemos terapia con ellos, estamos en los colegios, en los institutos, en todo lo que haga falta.
Nosotros desde Debra Piel de Mariposa lo que hacemos es dar asistencia sociosanitaria a más de 380 familias en España que están afectadas por esta enfermedad. Es una enfermedad rara, es una enfermedad desconocida, es una enfermedad muy dolorosa. Entonces, tener la ocasión de participar en este tipo de eventos que nos brindan tanta visibilidad, que nos permiten que más personas la conozcan y que poco a poco esta enfermedad pues duela un poquito menos, estamos completamente agradecidas.
The race, officially sponsored by Banco Santander, is also supported by Marbella Town Hall.
Es una ciudad deportiva, es una ciudad solidaria y este evento une deportividad y solidaridad, ¿no? Por lo tanto, muy contentos de poder llegar ya a esta cuarta edición. Yo creo que es un evento que ha llegado para consolidarse y que Marbella se va a convertir en un referente de la Ruta 091.
A esta iniciativa que nos hace recordar lo importante de nuestra sociedad, la solidaridad, la colaboración y el compromiso con quienes más lo necesitan.
Registration is now open via ruta091.es where participants can also find further information about this popular charity event. Since Thursday, Felix Romero has been the new president of the Whitston Costa del Sol Commonwealth of Municipalities, an institution with which he is already very familiar. He succeeds Manuel Cardeña, which means he faces a relatively short term of office, just 1 year until the next local elections. His priority, he says, will be to serve all the municipalities within the association, while opposition parties are calling for dialogue and consensus. Marbella councillor Felix Romero has officially taken office as president of the Whitston Costa del Sol Commonwealth of Municipalities. After being sworn in as a member of the body, he stood as the sole candidate to replace Manuel Cardeña, who recently stepped down after becoming a member of the Andalusian Parliament. At an extraordinary session, Romero was elected by an absolute majority, with the support of the Popular Party and the abstention of opposition groups. In his first speech as president, he pledged to bring all his experience, dedication and knowledge to an institution he already knows well. He stressed that his priority will be to serve all member municipalities while maintaining an open approach based on dialogue and responsiveness.
En el periodo que hoy comienza, toda acción, decisión y gestión que haga el equipo de gobierno estará fundamentada en esto, en el apoyo a los 11 ayuntamientos que conforman la Costa del Sol occidental malagueña. Por ello, desde hoy me pongo a disposición de cada alcalde. Visitaré personalmente cada ayuntamiento para escuchar sus necesidades y prioridades y daré instrucciones a los delegados para que hagan lo propio. Esta institución debe estar cerca, disponible y alineada con quienes representan directamente los ciudadanos.
Opposition representatives chose to abstain, describing it as a vote of confidence and expressing their hope that the new presidency will be marked by dialogue and consensus.
Seamos abiertos a esta nueva etapa y confiamos en que su gestión contribuya a mejorar el funcionamiento de la mancomunidad y la calidad de los servicios que reciben los vecinos y vecinas de la Costa del Sol.
Desearte eso, que tenga bastantes aciertos, que en estos 12 meses creo que hay mucho trabajo por delante, muchas cosas que poner en funcionamiento y sobre todo mucho trabajo en los pueblos pequeños.
Y yo creo que con esa suma, pues este año que le queda, sin duda va a ser productivo para la mancomunidad.
Nosotros solo queremos contar con eso, que contéis con nosotros, que tengamos armonía.
With municipal elections due in just over a year, Romero's term will be relatively short. He says his priority will be to complete ongoing projects and address the most urgent issues facing the region. Among his goals are accelerating pending investments in hydraulic infrastructure, advancing the transition towards a circular economy, making the institution more accessible to citizens, and restoring investment plans as a key priority for the Commonwealth. As the shortest night of the year, San Juan is also one of the most magical. Once again, Marbella is preparing to celebrate with a festival by the sea. Plans for this year's event have now been unveiled by the youth department, promising plenty of music and a great atmosphere, all centred around El Cable Beach. Summer begins in the city with a celebration of the night of San Juan. Playa del Cable will open once again next Tuesday, being the setting for a party that the youth department is encouraging all families to take part in. The programme will start at 8 in the evening with performances from several local DJs, such as Mikel Lombarte and José Rodríguez. From midnight, there will be a special moment featuring the group Rumba Canalla.
Este año se ha hecho un Juanillo muy especial por parte de María Cecilia. María Cecilia es una artista local que además fue ganadora de una de las categorías de Marbella Crea, así que estamos muy contentos de que una ganadora de Marbella Crea, participante de las actividades de la Delegación de Juventud, participe en algo tan importante como es la celebración de la escultura de ese Juanillo, que como sabéis, como es tradición, pues se le prenderá fuego a las 12 en punto de la noche.
Afterwards, the music will continue with DJ Christian White, who returns following last year's success. A very family-friendly celebration to welcome the summer.
Para mí es un placer estar este año aquí, es el primer año que voy a estar poniendo música y espero que poniendo patas arriba a todo el escenario de San Juan.
La verdad es que es un orgullo volver a tocar aquí en mi tierra, sobre todo en Marbella, y en esta oportunidad que me ha dado Vale de San Juan. Os animo a todos a que vengáis porque va a ser un día espectacular, nos lo vamos a pasar muy bien.
The party will continue until 3:30 in the morning. Faithful to its annual date with Marbella, the Global Gift Gala, one of the major social events of the peak season, now has a confirmed date. On the 25th of July, actress Eva Longoria will lead a host of well-known personalities gathering in the city for a charitable cause. All funds raised will go to the Casa Ángeles project, which supports 1,500 families. The Global Gift Gala reaches its 15th edition. It will take place on the 25th of July, for the first time at the Hotel Don Carlos. Actress Eva Longoria will once again be the guest of honour at this highly anticipated event, which will also welcome actor and singer Diego Boneta, singer Begoña Vargas, former First Lady of Canada Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, and designer Vicky Martin Berrocal, among many other personalities, as well as a performance by Gracie, one of the most influential artists in Latin music. The foundation, created by Maria Bravo, will this year honour singer, songwriter and actor Carlos Rivera for his humanitarian work, and will also recognise Elsa Collins, one of the most well-known figures in the United States, for her advocacy in defence of migrants. The gala's main aim, once again, will be to raise funds for Casa Ángeles, which already supports 1,500 families.
La meta de Casa Ángeles, un sitio donde esté abierta para todo el mundo que lo necesite, no solamente para ese niño con necesidades especiales, que sí que los tenemos allí y le damos todo el cariño, sino también a esos padres, a esos otros hermanos y hermanas que puedan entender la inclusión, realmente qué es la inclusión.
The Mayor has highlighted the importance of this gala for its charitable nature, in support of the work carried out by Casa Ángeles, and also as a promotional event for Marbella at an international level.
Apoyo, terapia y sobre todo un lugar, un punto de encuentro donde esas asociaciones y esos eventos especiales hayan podido encontrar su casa, en esa Casa Ángeles. Pero precisamente por eso, para poder tener todo el soporte económico, es necesario que tanto María como Eva puedan hacer galas como la que se va a celebrar en este 25 de julio en este increíble Hotel Don Carlos.
The beach club Luma Beach Marbella will host the gala, which will welcome more than 300 guests.
Estamos orgullosos de poder ser la sede junto con el equipo de Lucía y Nikis. Es un orgullo poderlo tener en la empresa. En Don Carlos siempre estamos buscando dónde poder ayudar, dónde poner granito de arena para la sociedad y devolver algo de tanto que nos ha dado desde principios de los 70s, y qué mejor que con esta causa.
The involvement of numerous companies, with the Casanese Group as the main sponsor, means the gala starts with its costs already covered. Once again, is expected to break fundraising records, allowing Casa Ángeles, which was created to improve the quality of life of children with special needs and their families, to continue growing. San Pedro Alcántara will also celebrate San Juan Night with its own beachside festivities. Organised by the Town Hall's District Office and the Youth Department, the event will get underway at 8 o'clock in the evening of the 23rd of June at La Salida Beach. Music will play a central role with performances from DJs and live entertainment. But one of the highlights will be the traditional San Juan figure that will be set alight at midnight. This year's creation is the work of Maria Cecilia, winner of the latest Marbella Crea competition. A family-friendly atmosphere and the beach as a backdrop will once again set the scene for San Juan Night in San Pedro de Alcántara. The celebrations will take place next Tuesday on La Salida Beach, with music taking centre stage from 8 o'clock in the evening as one of the most magical nights of the year gets underway.
Empezaremos con nuestros DJs locales. Hoy nos acompañan aquí dos de ellos. Tendremos a Pío Valleja, a Raquel de K y a Tony Rubio, los 3 DJs locales que nos acompañarán hasta el encendido de la hoguera.
Con muchas ganas de que vengáis a disfrutar conmigo en esta noche mágica y bueno, espero con música cañera.
Espero que disfrutéis todo con mi sesión, que tengo preparada una sesión que nos va a dejar indiferente.
This year's San Juan figure has been designed by Maria Cecilia, winner of the latest edition of Marbella Crea. In addition to the official bonfire organised by the Town Hall, 2 other bonfires will light up the San Pedro Promenade, one hosted by the Brotherhood of San Pedro Alcántara, which will also be running its own refreshment bar, and another organised by a local beach restaurant.
Después del encendido de la hoguera tendremos a la banda Siobhan, que será una banda que viene tocando por toda Andalucía, una banda de versiones que nos hará mantener la fiesta hasta última hora, donde ya aparecerá el DJ Rafa Sánchez.
The festivities will continue until 4 o'clock in the morning. Alongside the special security operation, the district office has also put in place a dedicated cleaning team to ensure the beach is restored and ready for visitors the following day. Residents and visitors are also being asked to do their part by disposing of rubbish responsibly and helping to keep the beach clean. In my experience, Línea Directa is superb when it comes to insurance, particularly for expats. I have met the dedicated English-speaking team that answers our phone calls. Real people with real families who take pride in providing the best service. Whether it's for home insurance, car, motorbike, they will ensure you get the policy best suited to you. They've also got new policies, especially for our pets and anti-squatter. Everything is in English, everyone is friendly, and everyone is truly doing their best for us. Call 952 14 78 34 or go to their website lineadirector.com for further details.
Have you heard of Zero Hero? Well, I'll tell you. Zero Hero is a community initiative that rewards designated drivers with free soft drinks. Every single one of our venues gets special branding, including this sticker which has a QR code which will lead you straight to our website. The Zero Hero project is in collaboration with the Línea Directa Road Safety Foundation. So whether you're a customer who goes to wonderful restaurants or a restaurant who serves wonderful people, this is definitely something for you. Go to our zerohero.es website to find out more.
Sometimes there are numbers that shape your life. Thousands of minutes putting in your contact lenses, hundreds of blurred memories, and many lost pairs of glasses. But there are also numbers that give you confidence. For more than 30 years at Baviera, we have performed 1 million treatments, 1 million reasons for a life without glasses. Baviera Ophthalmology Clinic.
I went along to this year's Startup Ole not just to visit, but also to take part in Sinergia's Club International Forum. The event was indeed a success, to be repeated in Salamanca in October and also in Miami. Congratulations to the organisers and all participants.
What was the best thing? I mean, you've lived all here, or partly here in south of Spain for some years now. So what is the best part of being an entrepreneur here in South Spain, in Marbella? What is the thing you love most about being an entrepreneur here, and why you would never go back?
People are open, they're friendly, they're always excited about new ideas. So the environment, it's number one, for me. Number two, people. And number 3, environment and people. So, I mean, I really believe that wherever you're going to go, it's your mentality. But if you are open, people are going to respond to that. You know, you cannot impose respect. You show respect and it's going to be given. If you're going to be friendly, people are going to be friendly to you as well.
Marbella has always been my happy place. I came with my grandparents when I was 3, and now my...
It must have been very different then, because I look at pictures.
It's so different. Wow. So I really love that I've seen the changes. And I think that the people, undeniably, the brightness, the light. And when I first came back to live full-time, about 14 years ago, it was like, what is it that Marbella, what is it that makes it so special? We all love Marbella. But I think the secret to world peace is here. As you say, 150 plus nationalities, and we all get on great. So as a market research analyst, I've studied this, and the reason is we all leave each other alone. No one messes with anyone. If you want to go into the English world, you do. If you want to be in Spain, you are. If you want to party, you can. If you want to work, you can. And we all get on beautifully. And you can sit Jewish and Arabs and English and Russian and Ukrainians and from wherever, and we all get on great. And I think we are an example to the world that if you just get on with your own thing and give a positive attitude, which is easy here, then we have a lot to offer to the world.
The beauty of it, you know, Spain, it's that it's owning its own tradition and it's owning its own language, and you cannot really live, you know, to the next generations to come, a multicultural environment. You can, but still at the bottom of it, the roots are the most important ones. If you don't know where you're coming from, you have no clue where you're going. So the fact that Spaniards are keeping that intact and adding layers of multiculturalism, that's the beauty of living in Marbella.
Ole.
Okay, thank you very much again. Thank you, Sinergias, and thank you, Startup Day, and we see you soon. Thank you very much.
And now it's time to welcome our CIT Marbella Guest of the Week. Stefania, welcome to English Edition, representing Inspira, which is a hair treatment company, hair transplants, very important. Our hair, I know this very much. My hair has become my logo. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
It really is true, isn't it? The hair is how we see ourselves.
Exactly.
And even men nowadays are realizing that there are things that we can do to feel better by looking better because we have our hair.
Yeah, today is normal to have a hair transplant, not like years before. And also treatments for the hair in women or in men. It's very common to see like they are making importance on this kind of health issue, okay?
Technology has come a long, long way over the last decades. You're very young still, but you are a qualified doctor and then you specialised in hair transplants.
Exactly.
Can I ask why? Is there a family reason? What was the intrigue for you?
Well, I always loved the aesthetic part and the skin, the hair, all of the body, okay? So in this area, we can do like an impact on people and also on the mental health, okay? Because when they are too young and start losing hair, it's very, very affect them on the psychological part, and it's very beautiful to see the results in that kind of patient. So I like very much that.
I can relate. My son-in-law is only in his early 30s, and he recently did a hair transplant, and the difference in how you can see how he holds himself, his confidence, it's really lovely to see, and it's surprising. But of course, why not? It changes how we look. So yes, it's a very satisfying thing that you do. Is it dangerous? Are there any risks? Or if you do proper studies, is it something now that is an easy process in general?
Yeah, today is advanced technology and the risk is very, very low. more like pimples or something like this. And we have our own technology also. And in our labs in Portugal, we have developed like medical device, the Bot Hair Ultra Plus. So this device helps the doctor and the team to make the extraction faster and also less damages on the graft, on the follicular units. So it's very, very good, this device, and it's our own, okay? And also the techniques nowadays, before it's like with a scar on the scalp. Today is the technique, one hair by hair, and there leaves no kind of scars or anything visible, okay?
And I suppose for men and women, is it a similar process?
The hair transplant is similar, but in women we tend to cut all the hair. So we do like only this area, the occipital side, and in men, most of the time we shave all the hair, or at least when only the frontal line or this area, we can do without shave all the hair.
And do you do other treatments as well, or is it just hair transplant?
No, we do treatments, and treatment for women and men, and with all kind of alopecia, scaring alopecia, not scaring alopecia, and also people like, I'm losing my hair for stress, or maybe some deficiency in the iron or something, and there are treatments for that kind of lost hair.
How would people go about evaluating if this is something that would be suitable for them? Do they speak online? Do they do a personal visit in Malaga? How does this go?
Well, we have the two options. So if they are not from Malaga and they want to do it online or in another country, we can do it online with a video call, and also in person and in Malaga. We do like the first consultation is free. It's a free consultation. When the doctor sees you, they ask you if you have feel familiar with alopecia, or how long have you started to losing hair, and also we see with a camera to see the kind of alopecia that the patient has, and after that we do a treatment specialized for that patient. Every patient gets an individualized treatment.
It's incredible how our hair responds if we're feeling unwell, how it affects how our hair grows. I know after I had my children, I lost all my curls. It went really straight.
Yeah.
But it's funny how our bodies respond
Exactly.
to the health. So I suppose you have nourishing treatments as well for people when they have very dry hair or they have thinning hair.
Exactly, and also in women after birth, we have treatments for make the hair thicker, and also vitamins or supplements, shampoo for dry hair, for dandruff, for dermatitis also. So we have options for everyone.
I mean, it's amazing. Our women bodies change amazingly when we have children, but even to our hair. I mean, there's no forgiving there. It's an absolutely an all-in thing. Are you from Malaga yourself?
No, I'm from Venezuela. But
very nice.
Yeah, I live in Spain from like almost 9 years, and I'm in Malaga for the last 2 years. And I love Malaga. I'm in love with the city and the Andalus people.
The Malaga is a beautiful, beautiful city.
Yeah. We have
so
quality of life here.
Without a doubt. Well, it's really nice of you to come and visit us here. It's obviously a really important thing. Me particularly, my logo has become my hair. And it's very youthful to have hair. And I understand that if you don't have the privilege, and really is worth looking into. And my son-in-law is delighted with what he's done. So do check it out, men or women. Exactly. Because it makes us feel better.
Exactly.
Stefania, thank you so much.
Thank you for the invitation.
My absolute pleasure.
My pleasure too.
Check it out. #BetterTogether. A big thank you to Hannah Murray, because she suggested to Bernard Evans he contact me about having 2 interns from Ireland, and they are here on the show with me. Good afternoon. I'm not sure you were expecting to be on television, but nothing like being an intern and shoved straight into it. So, Robin, Siobhan, welcome to the programme.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Nicole.
So, which part of Ireland are you from?
We're both from Dublin, actually. Yeah, Dublin, Ireland, so the capital of Ireland, yeah.
Wonderful. And you're studying in an Erasmus programme.
That's right. So we're in Ballyfermot College of Further Education, and it's we're on different courses, but we get the chance each year to take part in the EU funded Erasmus programme, which is for students who wish to go to another country and experience similar areas of study that we're doing back home.
What are you studying back home, Siobhan?
So I've just completed media and broadcasting, and I'm about to do podcasting and radio level 6, and Robin has just completed that course as well. So.
Wow, and are you enjoying it? Is it something that you like, being on air and talking? It's a nice, for me, a very comfortable space, radio.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, because I guess being Irish, we talk a lot, so we don't have to control ourselves. We could say what we like, well, not say what we like to say, but say as much as we want, kind of express who we are. That's really why I picked to do radio and podcasting.
Is that something that you wanted to do since you were young? Were you walking around with hairbrushes pretending to introduce the news? Or
I actually wasn't. I was planning on doing hairdressing, and then a family friend, 2 family friends actually, worked in media, and I said, you know what, I'll just give it a shot. It's what I'm into. I like social media. I'm a youngster, so I guess really that's what.
Oh, it's a comfortable medium for you.
Sorry?
It's a comfortable area for you to be
It is
in.
indeed, yeah.
And what about speaking on the radio? Is it different now than being on television?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I suppose because we're going off stuff, like say if it's a music show, we know what we're talking about, we know what music is coming up, and same with, I suppose I feel like the person who's on the other side of the podcast and on the radio now because I'm being interviewed, but yeah.
I have to say, even though I've been doing this for over 14 years, if it is the other way around, it's definitely a more nerve-wracking experience when you're not in control.
Yeah.
When you don't know what someone's going to ask and where it's going to come, and also talking about yourselves personally.
Yeah,
100%.
For sure. Yeah.
So what would you, when you get finished, while you're here in Marbella, what would you like to experience? What adventures are you looking for?
Well, next Tuesday, of course, is the San Juan, and in San Pedro we plan on going down to the beach for that.
We will see you there.
Yes,
indeed.
absolutely. It's fantastic, and obviously there's Celtic, a paganist sort of origin to that, as well as spiritual, Christianity, and so it's we want to experience that. We want to see a bit of the Spanish culture as well, and obviously all the expats that are here as well, and to see that for ourselves. So that's not something we would see at home. I know it's a summer solstice. We do have that at home in Ireland, which is in a different way. So that's.
But
what
not
we're
on the
here
beach
for.
from 8 at night till
Not
4
on
in
the
the
beach.
morning.
No.
With bonfires and dipping our toes in the water.
Yeah.
No way.
It's definitely going to be fun.
Yeah.
And do you have jobs lined up when you go back to Ireland, or are you looking to see what the next step is?
I'm currently working in a kind of like broader community station in Ireland called Dublin City FM. It's like half 500,000 listeners every day for the whole of Dublin, and we're currently making our own show. So happy that I'm over here and I'm kind of seeing everyone else's insights, giving me extra ideas of what I can go home and do now. So.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Happy for you and proud of
Thank you very much.
And you, Siobhan, darling?
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to college again. Robin's a bit more experienced than me. I come from a theatrical background and various other jobs, so I'm a little older, so I'm kind of career change is what I'm at. So I need a bit more upskilling, and that's my plan, is go back to college for another year. But in the meantime, I have applied for work with our national radio broadcast and hopefully get some work experience there as well, which is RTE, Radio Televisión. So hopefully that works out as well.
I'm sure it will. I mean, you've got the youth and the enthusiasm, and you've got years of experience and theatrical input that will be invaluable equally, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We all bring that certain something special.
Absolutely. We all have skills to share, exactly, and use,
So you've got one more week to go.
Yes. Indeed.
And then you'll be going back to Ireland, but with lots of good things to look forward to.
Yes, we
definitely.
I hope you make the most of every moment, which you do seem to be doing.
Yes.
So, and thank you very much for coming to help out.
Thank you so much for
Hopefully
having
next
us.
week we'll see these ladies' names on the credits.
Thank you very
Because they'll
much.
be helping out with some of the news segments. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And a big thank you to all of you for joining us once again for local news, events, and of course interviews with local international residents. You can watch recordings of the programme from rtvmarbella.tv website with link to their YouTube channel. You can go to my website, nicoleking.es, for links to the programme, also to my Marbella Moments column in the Euro Weekly News, and a Zero Hero website with an ever-increasing list of venues that welcome the designated driver with free soft drinks. Anyway, that's it for now. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. Be nice to each other if you can. See you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.